Hello everyone, Peter Yachimowicz here from the volumereaction.com and Forex Trading TV. I have a USD chart for you. This is a daily chart, and we got a good reaction again from our major resistance zone on the price around 1.3860 and 1.3880. So again, as you can see, this level held very successfully, and nice rejection here of about 60 pips. Again, resistance confirmed, which is good sign for the sellers and very big risk for the buyers at this stage who went there and who bought there. Because again, buying in resistance, that is why I alerted you about the risk in the buying at this stage, because we are in the strong resistance zone we created according to previous price action on the USD. So again, what is important there is the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement from the most recent downward leg from this swing to this swing here, and then the gap resistance zone. I will zoom you out on the 4-hour time frame so you will see. So as you can see here, this gap zone here, and that gap zone became resistance. At this stage, as you can see, here we got rejection, here smaller rejection, here rejection. So very strong. Also resistance zone there, and also double doji bar here, indecision bars on the lower volume, and long upper shadows here. We can clearly see that sellers like to participate from the level of let's say around 1.3860. They like to add selling positions there. In terms of the bulls in the previous few days, we can see that really indecision bars. The yesterday bar is pretty much indecision bar, almost neutral, almost doji bar, because we got some upwards, some downward ones, and we finished it just a few pips bullish, which is very, very weak demand. This is the also weak demand, pretty neutral bar on volume lower than average. So below the average, and this is also weakness here. So a lot of weakness in the background and on the strong resistance zone. That is the why we are seeing right now sellers in the market, and that is the why we may expect also supply in the next period during this week. So probably we will at first place test the previous swing lows around 1.3785, and after that we got a 61.8 Fibonacci retracement from this swing to this swing here, and that is the price 1.3760. Also, there is a support area on the major expansion, 61.8 from this swing, this A, B, C, and 61.8 expansion Fibonacci zone is at the price 1.3725. So we're looking for these two levels for the near-term support, let's say. Below that, we have also previous swing low and so on and so on, but we must go step by step and see what will the price action will tell us. If we go to the 4-hour, we also got very good reaction there. We got a massive buying, and as I alerted you about this bar here, if this bar finished like this neutral, this is a big indecision, and then this supply confirmed actually that we these three bar patterns is we can call the evening star. But also what is important here is the dynamic of the price movements on these three bars. So we got a large high volume bullish bar, and then immediately after that a very exhausted buyers. As you can see, buyers try to do something 8 pips more, then 7 pips low, and finish it almost neutral here. And then just from these two bars we saw that we got from the strong buying, we got into indecision at this stage, so neutral. From the indecision to from the strong buying to neutral, and from the neutral we got to the bearish pressure. So in the free bars, and all these reactions happened on our strong resistance zone. This is another trying attempt to push more higher, but we got there our good also resistance zone, because this also became a good resistance at this stage here. And as you can see, strong supply entered the market, selling climatic action. So very powerful volume here. a lot of sellers trying to put larger orders and so on, and that is why we saw this. And actually, if you remember in previous analysis, we almost absorb this. Once we break this level on the higher volume, it will confirm absolutely um, covering and absorption of this buying with this strong supply enter the market. So we got a very good progress, and our analysis is going good here. And we will see in the next period really if this bar finish on today like this in strong supply reaction. This will be a good good thing for the sellers and for the further bearish moment. So be careful with buying at this stage. We saw very good resistance held few times there, 4 or 5 times maybe. Here clearly 4 times, as you can see, this and these two. So be careful with buying. Watch for selling opportunities on some retracements on lower frames as well. So this selling climatic action, we may see some reaction from the buyers if they have any power to do some reaction. If they don't have power right now, we will just continue with also high volume supply and go lower. So again, for the lower supports, watch for if you some, let's say, intra level is of course previous swing lows. This is also previous swing low around 1.3814. We also got 1.3790. But on, let's say, near term, we really can go and try to test 61.8 retracement and 61.8 expansion. So in the next period. Okay, so if you like my analysis and if you want to learn my method, you can visit my website volumereaction.com, and there you can find more about my mentorship program. Also, stay tuned on Forex Trading TV because there you can find new updates and which can help in your trading and in your successful journey. So stay tuned on Forex Trading TV, and bye for now.